Do you know what's really tragic? I've just realised my desk chair has been going over the corner of this old copy of Retro Gamer magazine and it's completely chewed up the corners. That's upsetting.
Oh, I need the Pokemon. So stack loads of Pokemon on me.
Howdo, Ladles and Jelly Spoons. Welcome back to Kohigh Mathy's YouTube channel. Right, let's address the Pat White Muffin in the room.
Oh, where bloody hell are you been?
Toilet.
Toilet? What do you mean, toilet?
Unfortunately, Ladles and Jelly Spoons, for the month of March, I was on an unplanned hiatus. The amusing thing is I did actually make a small vlog that was meant to come out at the beginning of March explaining that I was going to go on hiatus. I got it to about 95% complete and then March happened and I unfortunately didn't get around to uploading it, and then when I finally could get around to uploading it I was like I might as well just wait until the beginning of April, which is when I'd planned to come back. Anyway.
You're not making me do more, are you?
Those of you that have been with the channel long enough know that I do like to keep some form of separation between work life and YouTube life. So I'm not going to talk massively about why I've been away for a month. All I'm going to say is that as per usual, work ramped up very, very quickly, very suddenly, and I had absolutely no time to dedicate to this, my hobby. Yes, YouTube will forever just be a hobby. I really like working in the theatre, I really like working in education. I've done this job for over 25 years now. I'm not about to suddenly pack it all up. That's not what I want to do. I enjoy making these videos. It is 100% a hobby. Now, if there was some opportunity for me to get some sort of financial gain from making these videos, I'm not necessarily going to turn it down, but I'm not about to make this channel my job, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to everybody.
The music for these games and future Pokemon releases, that's not true, was composed by...
Will I ever have to take a hiatus again in the future? As I found out with March, work can ramp up very, very quickly and I can find myself suddenly with far more work on my plate than I can comfortably handle. If that is the case, then you know your hobbies have to take a little bit of a back seat, and that's exactly what basically happened in March. I am just going to say a big thank you to the people who reached out to me here on YouTube, over on Instagram, even on Blue Sky, to say, am I okay? Obviously I hadn't been posting for a while. Are things all right? Genuinely, thank you. I was touched and moved.
Ah, thank you very much. We were all here at the Orbital Broadcast Bunker, you know, visibly touched and indeed moved. And none of us felt the need to, you know, alert the authorities afterwards. So, you know, thumbs up, lads. I owe you all a pint of best down dog and duck. So, you know, see you there.
And following on from that, I always say if people have any comments on things they'd like to see in the vlogs, things they'd like to see less of in the vlogs, you know, any suggestions on the way to make the vlogs more entertaining for you, my lovely viewers, please do let me know. And back in January, yes, oh God, January, that was 3 months ago now. The pandemic was 5 years ago, you know. The very lovely Scott Massey, is it Scott Massey? Yes, it is, Scott Massey 83 over on Instagram.
I'm going to say, lad, I don't think this is marked unprofessional of you, the fact that you've not already got it laid out there in front of you. Flicking through your phone, whilst in front of the camera, not wrong.
He has an absolutely fantastic Instagram page. If you're not following him, please do. Genuinely brilliant. His photography skills are absolutely brilliant. I don't know if he has like an interest in photography or he has a background in photography. There's a thing for watches as well. I also used to have a thing for pocket watches, Scott. So if you're watching this, maybe I'll show you some of the pocket watches that I own. They're all very boring, so I think your watches are far nicer. Anyway, sorry, Scott left a very nice comment saying that he wanted to see smaller vlogs because it was easier for him to watch and digest. And I'm pretty sure that must be true of quite a lot of people watching, not just my channel, but other retro video game channels. Shorter videos that you can just digest, you can just watch of an evening, you know, just before you go to bed, or in the morning before you go to work, or on your daily commute, you know, shorter videos, and I completely agree. So hopefully you are seeing at the bottom of this video a smaller timestamp, because one of the things I want to do with the vlog is make them a little bit more concise organised and poignant, although I'm going to say I'm pretty sure poignant is the wrong word to use in this context. Back when I started the vlogs, I wanted them to be a little bit of a retrospective look at the videos that I had put out the month previous, a little bit of behind the scenes. I enjoy putting the outtakes in, they're usually quite funny.
With the Japanese electric, I did the hardest bit!
Along with anything else I've done that month that I feel is relatively entertaining, noteworthy, and in this gaming sphere, usually looking at the games I've picked up. Now don't worry, I'm not going to suddenly film a massive game haul pickup for the last 3 months. However, with this being my Easter break and me being able to sit down and spend a little bit more time gaming than I normally would, it gives me the opportunity to really sit down and sink my teeth into a game. And for Easter of 2025, that game is going to be Bully, the Scholarship Edition. Bully Scholarship Edition is an enhanced version of the 2006 action-adventure game Candice Camden Edit. Developed by Rockstar Vancouver and published by Rockstar Games, it released in 2008 for the Xbox 360, Nintendo Wii and PC. This edition adds new content and gameplay features whilst keeping the original setting and tone. The Scholarship Edition includes extra missions, characters and unlockables not found in the original game. It adds 4 new school classes: biology, music, maths and geography, features 2-player offline minigames based on classroom activities. The 360 version had improved graphics and achievement support, and the Wii version used motion controls for classroom minigames and combat. You play as Jimmy Hopkins, a 15-year-old student navigating life at Bulworth Academy, a fictional boarding school. The game follows a school year structure with a mix of story missions and optional tasks. Bully Scholarship Edition was generally well received, although performance issues affected some platforms. IGN praised the Wii version's controls and extra content, and Eurogamer highlighted the humour and extended gameplay, although the Xbox 360 version launched with frequent crashes and bugs, which were later patched. The PC version also had compatibility issues, especially on newer systems, although fan patches have since addressed many of these problems. Bully Scholarship Edition stands out for its unique setting, sharp writing and mix of open world and school life gameplay. It is considered one of Rockstar's most original titles. I was very happy to learn that this game is actually backwards compatible on the Xbox Series X. I don't know if people remember, but when this game first came out, it was riddled with bugs. It was a buggy mess. The Scholarship Edition comes with 8 new missions, 4 new classes, 4 new characters, 2 player mini games, new rewards and achievements. Excellent, lovely. Now, I bought this game pretty sure day one when it first came out. I don't think I've played it since it first came out. Can somebody tell me, did this game come with a map of Bulworth Academy? I feel like Candice Camden Edit did. Why do I think... I'm really tempted to try and find it now. Where are you? Right. Let's have a look, shall we? They bloody did! I knew it! I bloody well knew it! I knew it came with a map. So surely the Scholarship Edition must have come with a map. I just must have taken it out and then just... Oh, I'm annoyed with past me. Yes, so there we are. Candice Camden Edit, or Bully Scholarship Edition, is the game that I'm going to be playing over the Easter break. I don't remember it being the longest game, although that could just be like me remembering it with rose-tinted spectacles. Oh yeah, I'll have it done in an afternoon. I think if that is the case, then the game I'm going to sink my teeth into after that is going to be the absolutely phenomenal... It's obviously shovelware, but I'm really interested to play it. Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds is a 2007 action game for the PlayStation 2 developed by Pucker Games and published by Blast Entertainment. Based on the classic 1960s TV series, the game offers players the opportunity to pilot iconic Thunderbirds vehicles across various missions. The game received mixed reviews upon its release. Critics did praise its adherence to the source material but noted several shortcomings. The visuals were considered basic, and the absence of voiceovers, including the iconic countdown sequence, was seen as a missed opportunity to capture the show's atmosphere. And the variety of missions was appreciated, but the repetitive nature of the tasks and simplistic combat mechanics led to criticism. Some reviewers felt that the game failed to capture the excitement and depth of the Thunderbirds series.
As of 2025, Thunderbirds for the PlayStation 2 is considered a niche title. Physical copies can occasionally be found on online marketplaces, with prices varying based on condition and completeness. But yes, this has been a relatively short vlog, and I hope that you at home have enjoyed watching it, catching up with me, and are as excited as I am for the new stuff that I've got planned for the channel now that I've got some time to work on the channel once again. If you want to be like Scott and have got something you'd like to see more of, or indeed less of, in these vlogs, please do let me know in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel and this is your first video, this is an odd one to be coming in on, I'm not going to lie. Please do go and have a look at the other videos on this channel, and if you enjoy them, please do subscribe and make sure you'll click the old like button. And of course, if you dislike the videos that you watch, click the old dislike button, because after all, it is all engagement. But I'm going to ask, if you are going to click the old dislike button, please do pop in the comments why you dislike the video. It is all engagement. I have been Kohigh Mathy. This has been my vlog for April 2025. See you soon.
I'm so sorry.